ml of pancreatic juice is secreted per day. It is alkaline and has a high bicarbonate content. If you see the composition of pancreatic juice, it contains cations like sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, anions like bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates, and phosphates, and digestive enzymes which comprises of amylolytic enzymes like pancreatic amylase, lipolytic enzymes like pancreatic lipase, cholesterol ester hydrolase, phospholipase A2, and bile salt acid lipase and colipase. And proteolytic enzymes include trypsin, chymotrypsin, carboxypeptidases A and B, elastase, collagenase, ribonuclease, and deoxyribonuclease. Most of the proteolytic enzymes, they are present in proenzyme form, then they converted into enzymes. Mainly the trypsinogen gets converted into trypsin in the presence of entropeptidase, and then further trypsin is going to convert other proenzymes, that is chymotrypsinogen into chymotrypsin, elastase into elastase, then procarboxypeptidases into carboxypeptidases. See the function of pancreatic juice, it contains large amount of bicarbonate ions which helps in neutralizing acidity of chyme emptied from stomach. Trypsin and chymotrypsin splits digested proteins into peptides and various peptides of various sizes. Carboxypeptidase splits some peptides into individual amino acids. Amylase splits polysaccharides into disaccharides and trisaccharides. Lipase is capable of hydrolyzing neutral fat into fatty acids and monoglycerides. Cholesterol esterase hydrolyzes cholesterol esters, and phospholipase splits fatty acids from phospholipids. Regulation of secretion. Secretion of pancreatic juice is regulated by both nervous and hormonal factors, with later playing the predominant role. Neural regulation is through vagal efferents supplying the exocrine gland of pancreas, and hormonal regulation is through secretin, CCK-PZ, gastrin, and somatostatin. Regulation of cephalic phase. Cephalic phase of pancreatic secretion, like that of gastric secretion, occurs before the entry of food into the stomach. Regulation of this phase is mainly through reflex vagal stimulation, which occurs by conditioned reflexes, which is initiated by sight, smell, and thought of food, and unconditioned reflexes initiated by stimulation of taste buds by food in the oral cavity, the act of chewing and swallowing. Regulation of gastric phase. Gastric phase of pancreatic secretion occurs when stomach is distended by food. This phase is regulated by neural control exerted through vagus and hormonal control executed through the hormone gastrin. Regulation of intestinal secretion. When intestinal phase of pancreatic secretion begins when chyme enters into the duodenum and jejunum. It is characterized by marked increase in the secretion of both enzymes and aqueous component of pancreatic juice. This phase is regulated by hormones secretin and CCK-PZ. You see the role of secretin. The secretin enters the blood circulation after reaching the pancreas. It acts on the duct cells and produces large amount of watery juice with high concentration of bicarbonate and poor in enzymes. The effect is due to the increase in the intracellular cyclic AMP. If you see the role of CCK-PZ acts on the acinar cells to cause release of zymosin granules and production of pancreatic juice rich in enzymes but low in volume. Effect is mediated by phospholipase